planner lovelies. So this is going to be, well, won't be a live, what's it called? Well, this is just going to be a non-voiceover video, so I apologize now if you guys hear any kids in the background, things knocking down. Like, we live life up in this piece, okay? Before I start, those of you new to my channel, please be sure to like, subscribe, share, tell a friend, hit that notification bell. Those of you returning, as always, I appreciate the love and support. So this video is going to be my, well, okay, a couple things aren't from the fall release, but it's majority the Happy Planner fall release, and pretty much the planners I chose for 2021 and a couple sticker books I got. So first of all, my expander disc. The reason I grabbed these are because when I'm done with my planner, I like to take everything for that year if possible and put it on one set. So it'll have my regular planner, my fitness planner, social media, whatever planner I was using, I put on expander discs, but I store them on plastic discs. Now, as far as the planners that I'm using, I like metal discs, and I have a very extensive collection. I'll show y'all real quick. This is my classic and mini, and then this has some whatever leftover classic ones that I take off of planners, plus some metal expanders. And then this one, if I can get it, is all metal expander discs. So I really love my metal discs, but I don't want them to just sit there on planners I'm not using anymore. So yeah, that's why I purchased that. I also use them for when I do things like this. Like, it's just easier for me to have all these little sticky pads on this one ring where it's all together. I only keep the front section so that I can use that as the divider for all the planners, all the little mini sticker pads. And I believe I have a few, but I also have some others that I was gifted that I need to put on disc. So that's where these will come in handy as well. So that's that. This is, let's go sticker books first. So I have pretty much every floral sticker book that Happy Planner came out with, except for this one, and I have all of them in duplicates. I just didn't get this one in duplicate because I wasn't really sure how I would like it, but I don't know, I think I will get another one. I'm not sure. I'll do a video that's just flip throughs of the sticker books themselves, just because I want to take my time and flip through them so everyone can see. And so I got the layered florals, the Sticker Babe Essentials that is supposed to be at Michael, and I don't know if everyone's Michael's is like mine, but they'll have like stuff on the website that they'll say, oh, it's in stock in the store on aisle blah blah blah, or on the end cap, but when I get there it's not there, and they'll search the system and they'll tell me either the website was wrong, or sometimes they'll say that maybe people are stealing them or something like that, which I do believe that happens, and it's kind of messed up because it's like, you know, we're all adults. If it's that bad to the point that you need to steal them, like, maybe it's not for you, or maybe you need to work a bit more within your budget. I get it, we all have FOMO, but it should never be to that point where you're stealing planner products. Like, I've seen discs. I found planners where the discs were missing, or they switch out like the metal disc for some regular plastic discs or something like that. Like people will return them with the wrong disc, or they'll bring them back with missing pages, or they'll take certain pages out. Things like all that is ridiculous. There's like really no reason. So Stick Babe Essentials. I grabbed Stick Babe Seasonal. I have a weakness for seasonal books. Don't mind me. It's okay. Again, I'll do flip throughs of all these on the next video. I did grab the fall. I will show you this right here. Not gonna lie, this purple foil was one of the biggest reasons that I wanted this book. I am addicted to purple, and I don't know, this foil just hypnotized me, but I had to get it. I also grabbed the winter just because it was a bit more, it's still Christmassy, but it's not overly, how can I say it? Like the other one they had really has a lot of Santa and peppermints and llamas and stuff like that. I like that this one has other little animals in there, like the doggy and stuff like that, and it's just a little more traditional with the colors, so I can have that option if I like. So that is that. Now, put that over there. Onto the planners. So start the mini. I decided on this mini because it is similar to the Homebody dashboard planner, and I really like that planner, but I just don't like how, I just wanted something really neutral this go around. Like, I love the Homebody collection. I just kind of regretted getting it, the planner, because you know, you kind of had to go with that color scheme, or I ended up having to, and I apologize if this noise gets to anybody, but I gotta take this off. But yeah, it was just having to cover over months and things like that. I just wanted planners that were a lot more neutral this go around, that I can tweak a little easier. So we'll do a quick flip through. If you haven't seen it, have your name page, of course, your full calendar. I use these in my journaling planner. I use these to write in like my one main emotion or feeling for the day that I had that day, and then I'll go and journal for that day. In my fitness calendar, I track my steps in there. Then you have blushes of pink, but well, I don't even think that's pink. I think that's like a salmon. But other than that, it's pretty neutral. Yes, you have the flowers, but everything is really a neutral color. And these are on plastic discs, so of course I will be switching those out. But I love that page. I didn't even see that when they did the flip through. Yeah. But as you see, you have like a few florals here and there, but other than that, it is like a totally neutral month, and that is what I like, because I won't have to go covering up a whole side or have to fit a color scheme when I'm ready to plan out my month. And the weeks are very neutral. I am happy that they took that strip off the top with the menu, because although I do use this for menu planning, I didn't always like the color that was up there, and I would always have to cover it up or something like that. So now it leaves it a bit more open. I'm glad that that is gone. Let me see if I can grab this really quick, because if you had, go to one I didn't do yet. as you can see here, okay, I'll show you real quick too. Like this is what I was saying in regards to the monthly. Like that's the neutral one. This one, colors and all that. I love the flowers, but I didn't always want the flowers. And then as far as the week, you have, yes, you have more as far as your to buy list, but I can always put a strip, the long boxes or something there. And then you always had this color, this up here. So it was like you were kind of, you either had to cover it up or you were kind of stuck with doing whatever color scheme you could. And I always felt like I had to match that or put a strip of something over that. So this is gonna make it a lot easier as far as not having to pre-plan too much as far as cover up and all that stuff, because it's pretty neutral. This down here on the side, I'm perfectly fine with that. If I want to cover it with flowers, I can. So every week, it's pretty much the same, I believe. Then you have splashes of color. I think my daughter just dropped something. Gosh. You have splashes of color on your dividers. Again, the same blush, still neutral. And seems like that floral is the only thing at the top of every month. So that's pretty good. And yep, your weeks are always the same. Cool. So we have March. We have April, which is pretty much, seems like that other one, but in gold foil instead of black and with a different quote. May. June. July. And I'm not sure if I'm gonna put this on gold disc. I'll probably do gold, so that seems to be the foil color throughout. We'll see. August. September. October. November and December. And then you have your notes page, and I usually just write in what I feel was my biggest accomplishment for the year, or what is either my biggest accomplishment, or I may write in something that just made me really happy overall for the year. But most of the time it's my biggest accomplishment. And then that is the back. And I know I will put it on gold disc. I was considering to throw it in this, but that is way off in that shade. So probably won't be using that. But if I do put it in one, I have, where are you? This mini black. This actually isn't Happy Planner. It's from, oh, I have an appointment card in here. Goodness. It's from, was it Recollections? I believe it's Recollections, if I remember correctly. But I need to change that strip. But it comes with the, what is that? Is that rings? That's not rings. It's, goodness gracious, y'all, I can't think. Those little binder things. Y'all know what I mean. And I pulled them out and it fit. It's a snug fit, but it did fit my mini when I wanted it in there. I just can't compact it too much because it is a smaller planner. It did fit my classic rings though, so I'll probably be back in that one if I don't use my hardcover. But that's for the mini. I'll put that away later. And for my classic for the year, I decided on the Teresa Collins Deluxe for the same. Oh no, it bent. Why? Well, good thing I was planning to use a hardcover over it. If I can get this off. Y'all, this stuff annoys me so bad, and I promise you, I think it's because of the heat we've had in Texas that they've been seeming to stick a lot more, and then I have to go in with like alcohol or something and rub it off. So seems like that's what I'll have to do with this one. Yay, my life. I'll clean that off later. Y'all don't want to see a video of me trying to clean sticky stuff off of my planner. So I'll take this one off too. Am I gonna fight with this one? Or are you gonna come off like you're supposed to? Ooh, I think you might. Oh, of course you won't. Great. You know what? I'll leave that on there. I'm not gonna take that off yet. I'll do that later. But I love that it was simple and neutral. That is so gonna bother me through this video. Y'all don't even understand my OCD when it comes to my planners. Well, y'all probably do because y'all are planner rapes. Yeah, we're doing that right after. But this one comes on metal disc because it is considered a deluxe planner. And then it is very, very neutral. Of course, you get the usual sheet, your name page. Again, this one is very neutral, but it does have the random blushes of the, I don't even think that's pink. That's like a salmon color, but it's really light. You have this same calendar here. These in my regular planner, I usually use as meal planning. It just works out easier. So that's that. Again, very neutral, lots of space. So you can, I know, oh, what is her name? I believe it's Amber Plans Her Day. She uses this page for memory planning. And I'm thinking that that's what I'm gonna try this go around, because I don't always use my, what is that called? What do you guys call that page? See, I don't even use it. I don't even know the name of it. But basically this section here, I don't always use it. So this go around, I'm gonna try what she does and uses it for, I guess, the memory planning. At the end of the month, I'll come back here and just put some main things. But again, very neutral month, and I love it. I didn't like the color block they had on the weekend, so I'm glad that it's not in this one. And I don't have too much that I have to cover up, because let's grab you. With my current, it's Stargazer. Pretty much a lot you have to cover. Even when I did my monthly, I had to do a lot of cover over just so it would look like fall, because September actually did look like this. It had all the purple and everything, and I had to make it look more fall-like, so that'll come in handy. And this will make it a lot easier because it's neutral, ready to go. The weeks, very neutral. I ended up getting the vertical because I didn't want another dashboard layout, and there's not any other classic that I really like. I'm not, only reason I use the horizontal is for journaling. The other layouts aren't for me. The Happy Planner Hourly doesn't start early enough for me, and it doesn't end late enough for me. And I really get frustrated with that little box at the top, because it's like I don't need it. So what I do use is my printable from We Like to Party. So We Like to Party? We Like to Party Etsy shop. And that's what I use. As you can see, I need to get brighter white paper, but that's what I use. So what I'm planning to do is I will be planning in my vertical, but the weeks when I need it to be a bit more structured and I have a lot to do, I will just print out one of those inserts that I downloaded from her shop and plug it in, and we're good to go. And as you see, every week is the same. You have the little random blush that's easily covered up if you want to, and you get like a quote, I believe every 3rd week. I think that's what it is. It either in the middle or every 3rd week, I'm not quite sure. And then you go back to this again, and that's the February divider. And just so you see, every month and week is exactly the same, and every month you'll get a little quote or something at the end. And so it's pretty much the same. So let's go through the dividers. This one, I don't know why I love this so much, and it's probably gonna mess with the color of my video for a second, but yeah, I love that they have one whole giant gold divider. Like, y'all don't understand how much I like that. So that's May, June, July, my birthday month, and my oldest daughter's August, youngest daughter's birthday month, September, other daughter's birthday month, yeah, little man's birthday is that month too, October, November, and December. And y'all, I really love December so much. I'm gonna find a way to frame that and put it on my wall or something at the end of the year. But that's pretty much it. And then at the end, your notes. So again, I'll just use that to recap what I feel is my biggest accomplishment for the year. And then as you saw, the back is very neutral with that one thing. And I'm gonna deal with this when I'm finished filming. But yeah, so that is going to be, gosh, that's annoying me. That is going to be my 2021 planner, my classic, my mini. These are just some stickers I got from that release, and a couple are from an earlier release. And then these are to store. And I will be doing a video because I like to start figuring out my setup for the coming year around September, October-ish, because as I get closer to the end of the year, I start to plan out what it is that I want to accomplish for that year. I have sticky stuff on my finger. What it is I want to accomplish for the coming year, what worked for me, what didn't work for me this year, some things I may figure out that I need to adjust in my planner. So I take those whole sets of months, which is usually about 3 left by the time I started doing it, about 2 or 3. I take all of those, that time to really figure out what it is I want to do and what I need to have in what planner, especially now that I'm not using the spiral bound planner from the other company, whose name I will not say, but y'all know. I really need to figure out how I'm going to make this work for me. This is going to be my catch-all, so there will be multiple sections. And again, I need to decide if that needs to go on expander disc. This will definitely go on a classic. I never keep my mini on mini disc. They always end up on classic disc just because of how I want to set everything up. So that works best for me. And when it's on mini, this just doesn't feel right. It feels so small, like no. So yeah, once I start putting things together and I figure out my layout, I will definitely do a video. So that is it, lovelies. Thank you for joining me. Again, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, hit that notification bell, tell a friend. You can find me over on Instagram under the same name, Cooler Planner Babe. And that is it. Talk to you later, lovelies.